Hello, how's it going? So, Christmas and all that, yeah? Yeah, I had Christmas. It was alright. I went to see my cousins and I had my first vegan Christmas. It was actually not bad. Okay, her partner is like, well, I say partner, but her husband, because calling, your most dearest person or significant other partner seems a bit disconnected. But yeah, her husband is like, yeah, a vegan and whatnot. He's a cool guy, even if he's vegan, he's not like an insufferable sort of person. He's actually kind of cool. So yeah, I had a vegan Christmas. My very first vegan Christmas. I had mushroom pie, plenty of mashed potato. That was pretty dope. And what else? There was nut roast. Never tried that before. It was pretty good. And trying to think what else. Hmm. Yeah, that was it. It was pretty filling. And of course, there's desserts. I had Christmas pudding and some sort of chocolate trifle. That was pretty dope. Yeah, it was not bad. And yeah, got some presents as well. Got some. What did I get? I forgot to pick my presents from her place. Well, she forgot to give me my present, but it's all good. She forgot to give me my presents, but I also got what is it? A Wi-Fi camera. I'm not too sure what to do with that, but I'm looking forward to using it. A Wi-Fi camera and what else? Got some eau de toilette because I do like to smell nice. And what else? Ooh, I'm also looking forward to this one because I actually got like a Lego Technic set. I've never had a Lego Technic set before, but this will be my first one, and I figured that I might be able to do that one for a stream. Yeah, I might do that for my next stream. That'll be something to do. I think that'll be pretty interesting. I'm actually looking forward to it, to putting it together. But yeah, this particular game, I've seen Fujos play. I've never actually sat through the entire playthrough of it. I just know that Fujos really like this game, and I don't know. I thought that I might be able to learn a thing or two about the female psyche by playing with this game, and who knows, I may even learn to have some empathy for women after playing this game. Who knows? But yeah, like I said, I have no expectations of this game because I never actually sat through a full playthrough of this. And yeah, I was quite surprised to find out that it is actually free. So yeah, I picked that off from itch.io, and yeah, it's just a matter of just playing the game, I guess. I don't know how long it's going to last or whatnot or what it involves. Yeah, that's it. It's just a matter of playing the game. I'm just gonna launch the game. Yeah, who's gonna stop me? I'm just gonna launch the game. What are you gonna do about it? Let's see. I was screwing around with OBS earlier, so I moved a few things about. Clinical trial. So apparently this is a visual novel sort of game. I presume there's going to be a fair bit of reading going on. Right. Give me a second. Why are you not picking up OBS? OBS? Pick up the game, please. Is this going to be one of those occasions where it's actually a window capture? Give me a second. Capture a specific window. I think this is going to be a window capture sort of thing, as opposed to a game capture. Which is kind of stupid, but okay. Oh, hold on. This might get dangerous. I'm scared that OBS will capture something that it isn't supposed to capture. Give me a second. Let me do a few things. Let me close a few windows just in case. I'll close my porn that I have running in the background. Should be good. Oh, I could do make sources visible. I could also do that. Let's see. And I do this, and then I capture fucking clinical trial. Fucking. There we go. Problem solved. Interface. And let's see. How am I gonna move this? I do this. Help! I'm being covered! Help! I'm being concealed! What if I move you down here? There we go. That's nice. I don't know. Do I want to like expand across here? We'll see. I'll keep it like this for now. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what to expect from this game, but if women are to be believed, then apparently this will be a good game. But yeah, new game. Let's just jump right into it. Week 1, Wednesday. Let's see. I move around with the arrow keys, okay. It's an aquarium with fish, snails and shrimps. I do appreciate a good aquarium. It's been a while since I've seen one. Magazines. The most recent cover date I see is 2002. 1 year after the incident. What's in here? The trash can is empty. 2002. What was I doing in 2002? I would have been 11 years old then. Smile, you're on camera. A potted plant. It's huge. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like fucking twice the size of you, perhaps even more. It's a sign-in sheet, but is anyone here? Landline. It's on. And what is this? Please ring bell for service. Ring the bell? Yes, I think it's only right. I hate it when people ring the bell, to be honest. Especially at my workplace, because they never look. They never look through the window that I'm sitting behind. And then I just move the bell across the other side of the desk. And then whenever they reach for the bell, they see me, and then they feel really stupid afterwards. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. It's like, yeah, you were just gonna ring the bell without looking? Asshole. Yeah, feels good to make people feel stupid. Hello? Hi, I'm Angel. You're here for the clinical trial. Yep, yeah. The flyer's in your hand. True. May I see it? Oh, sure. I don't know what voice to give this person. Just for the information on the backside. Do you have ADHD? It's not real. Participants wanted for clinical trial. Neurosina. Oh, okay. That's the thing. The product is called Neurosina for $1,000. What is this study about? Researchers are developing a new medication similar to existing dextroamphetamines in longer... Sorry, I just noticed that bunny under that text there. Dextroamphetamines in longer-lasting doses. Who can participate? Healthy adults aged 18 to 55 years old with suspected or diagnosed attention deficit disorder or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. I was diagnosed with one of those, but yeah, apparently you could just like completely ignore it and stop believing that it's actually a real condition, and it just goes away. What is expected of participants? Attend 8 study visits at a research site for 8 consecutive weeks, receive injectable medication, and have blood labs drawn at each visit. I used to work at a drug factory that made like ADHD, whatever it's called, medication. It's just called methylphenidate, and it's just methamphetamine. So yeah, methylphenidate. What's that small text say? Neurosina? Oh, that's just contact information. Medical intake form, last name, first name, MI, medical insurance, I think. That's my guess. Date of birth, age, social security, address, ethnicity, blah 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 blah. Disclaimer, all the fine print. Let me try something. There we go. I could self-insert. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. There was a backside? I just drew a note on the bus over here. Hee hee. That's quite alright. Why don't you take a minute to fill that out? If you could give me your insurance card as well. Oh, jeez, do I have it? Here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that thing is in quite a state. if I do say so myself, like half the text is missing. Half of it's like completely ripped away. Sorry. No problem. Is your last name Martinez with the Z or the end is cut off? Yeah, with the Z. Alright, fill it out, and we'll go from there. Just looking through some files. All done? Yep, here. Now I'm going to confirm your information and ask some questions to verify your eligibility. Okay. Your name, one more time. Angel Martinez. Date of birth? February 9th, 1987. Is the address you provided here correct? Yeah. And the emergency contact, Aiden? Yeah. What's your relation? Roommate? Are you currently taking other medications? Any other medications? No? None? None. Do you drink? Not really. Do you smoke? No. Yeah? Really? What did you just write? What's your height? 5'1". What's your weight? Oof, I don't know. 113, sound about right? That works. Have you been diagnosed with ADHD? I was in the process, then I lost my insurance. Do you suspect you have ADHD? Oh, yeah. I mean, not so much the age, but I guess they, like, made it all the same thing recently. That's correct. You're saying yours leans more towards inattentive as opposed to hyperactive. Definitely. Do you have trouble focusing on tasks that require concentration? Sometimes. Do you have any difficulty seeing through long-term plans or completing projects? Yes. Do you struggle with managing your time on a day-to-day basis? Yeah. Would you describe your personal space as disorganized or messy? My roommates would describe it in that way. Is that a yes or no? I guess, yeah. Yes. Do you find yourself giving up quickly or becoming frustrated easily? It depends. Yes. Okay. How are you with needles? Needles? Did you read the flyer? Oh, I kind of stopped reading after the $1,000 part. I do a lot of these trial things. That's okay. This is a study for a once-a-week injectable drug. The target audience is those with attention disorders, but the manufacturer is also looking into its applications as an antipsychotic. Oh. I'm thinking about a group of people I used to know. They were kind of like druggies for a while, and they're just sitting about one day, they ran out of drugs, and then one of them goes like, hey, we don't have anything, but I've got my antipsychotics here. Apparently they just had a really bad time with that. You know, recreational use of antipsychotics. I don't know, when I heard that for the first time back then, it was pretty funny. I'm sure they had a terrible time, but it was pretty funny. One of the bigger problems psychiatrists run into with this cohort people with ADHD is medication compliance. The hope is that taking medication weekly or bi-weekly, as opposed to once or twice daily, will increase adherence. I don't know if that will work though. Remembering to do something every day and remembering to do it once a week are similar problems to me. Like, I need to keep track of the date and do the thing at a certain time by myself either way. In fact, it's way harder to remember weekly and monthly stuff in some ways. Have you tried being responsible? Well, I'm inclined to agree. The far-off end goal is actually Implantable device. Pretty hard not to comply then, right? Yeah, I guess it would be. But before pharmaceutical companies will invest money in a formula that's supposed to be effective for months, it has to be proven this formula can be effective for even 1 week. Oh, okay. So I will ask again, how do you feel about needles? I don't love them. It's not whether you love them or not, it's can you deal with it. But I'll do it, I'll do it! I mean, yeah, I'm here, let's do it. Okay. I've done worse for less money. That's me silently judging. Which is, work food service? Working food service is what I was referring to. Understood. Follow me to the back when you're ready. Hold on, I had a burp. Oh, excuse me. Understood. Follow me to the back when you're ready. Do do do. Jade by Ernest Kopf. Let me look this up. Ernest Kopf. Ernest Kopf. Jade. Oh, it's not a real person. Okay, I thought it was a real painting. Never mind. What's this door? This isn't the door I'm supposed to go through. A plant. Surprisingly, it's real. Let's be a bit nosy. Forbidden chair. Oh, excuse me. What time is over here? It's just past 8 in the PM. Policies, procedures, notices. I'm not reading all that. Of course you aren't. Mirasina, better start today. A trash can with sharps container on the wall next to it. Oh yeah. I did like a little summer placement with a company that was researching Alzheimer's medicine for my master's project. I was looking at a bunch of mouse brains as well. It was alright, it was pretty straightforward. It was kind of like monotonous at times, but it was pretty manageable. So that was like my first research project into like a possible drug. So this drug is like, give me a second, swabs, cotton balls, tongue depressors and applicators. So this company I was doing a placement for, they were doing like looking into something called methylene blue. Methylene blue is the same sort of dye that you put in aquariums to give that blue color to water. But apparently there's also, that's what that Kennedy fellow is also kind of like self-doses himself with. And yeah, so methylene blue, it colors aquarium water blue. It also apparently has like some sort of anti-Alzheimer effect as well. And it also makes your pee blue because it passes right through your kidneys. Have a seat. Don't mind if I do. Please take your jacket off when you sit down. Okay. I'll start off by taking your vitals. Hold your arm out for me, please. .2. You're on cold. I am cold. Pulse is 65. Took a minute to register, which means it's somewhat weak. I am somewhat weak. 82/55. Your blood pressure is below average too. I am below average. Haha. Each week before the injection, we'll make a... Wait, let me try that again. Each week before the injection, we'll take a blood panel to monitor some of your levels. Got it. Okay, I'm going to touch your arm. No, let me rephrase. Can I touch your arm? Yes. Please, touch my arm. Your veins are quite faint. I always get glowing reviews from medical people. I'm generally pretty good at this, but I can't promise it won't hurt. Okay. Wait. Will I still be able to go into work after this? My shift starts in an hour. You should be fine. Just making sure. Darn. Kind of don't want to go. Haha. Make a fist for me? There we go. Alright. 1, 2. Your blood flow is on the slow side. Are you alright? Yeah. I'll remove the needle and wrap your elbow now. Okay. Man, I have to look away when I get my blood drawn. It's been many years since I last had my blood drawn, but I had to look away. Blood is drawn intravenously from the veins. This medication is delivered intramuscularly via the deltoid muscle. Roll your shirt a bit further up for me. Alright. And 1, 2. You're done. How are you? I barely felt that at all. That was pretty smooth. Good. Let me bandage the injection site as well. Shite. I mean, it's not bleeding at all. I'll pass, if that's cool. That's fine by me. You may put your jacket back on. So what's next? That's it. You go about your business. Pay attention to how you're feeling, benefits, adverse side effects, anything at all. Make note of it and tell me about it next time. It's 4:45, Wednesday. Does the same time work for you a week from now? I kind of don't know because my work schedule changes all the time. But let's say yeah. Okay. I'll see you then. Bye. But yeah, I have to look away when I get my blood drawn out. A while ago, I accidentally cut my finger, and it went through the nail, and I almost I had to lie down on the ground because I felt like I was about to pass out. Ooh, what can we do? Let's browse the internet. Untitled by Hair's Breadth. When will you reopen your commissions? Oh, hold on, not yet. Can I scroll down? You always draw such good shapes. I would love it if you drew some foxes someday. That's that face I can't quite figure out. No pressure though. How about text? You come in 6 o'clock? Okay. You come in early 5 AM inventory? Okay. Why not here? I overslept. I'm sorry. No excuse. Yeah, let's go to sleep. Might as well have some sort of routine. Let's see. Oh, you can see my cursor. I made it in time. Phew. Chewing gum in my clinic? How dare you? Let me just spit this gum out. Tua! Spat out that thing. Threw away the gum. Okay, let's ring the bell. Magazines, most recent cover date I see is 2002. I've already read that. And there's a bell on the other side of the plexiglass. Ring the bell? Yes. Ding ding. Oh, I've got my own bell. I totally forgot. There we go. Ding ding. I could do this for immersion. Ding ding ding. Hello, Angel. Hi, It's Lee. Lee, right. I can read your jacket now. Sorry I'm late. Not a problem. How have you been feeling? Oh, I'm okay. You? I'm fine, thank you, but I meant with the respect... Let me try that again. I'm fine, thank you, but I meant with respect to the medication specifically. Oh, about the same? Honestly, I sort of forgot until today. Ah. I wish I had something to report. That's fine. It's expected that That's fine. It's expected that its effects, if any, will be minor during the first week. Oh. To use an analogy, when neurons travel down synaptic pathways in the prefrontal cortex, they're like water over stone. They slowly erode the ground and create channels which eventually become creeks, streams, and rivers. The infrastructure of the brain in people who have ADHD can seem unusual from an urban planning perspective. There's no flood control in the plains, there's no irrigation system in the city. There's a dam by the school grounds that's ready to burst. Uh-huh. You feel like you're parched when you need water, and you're drowning when you want to be dry. Right. You want the water to flow in predictable volumes at certain times and places so you can regulate it. But changing that doesn't happen overnight. Excuse me if that was convoluted. No, I get the idea. I know about dopamine and stuff. Normal brain good, ADHD brain bad. I hate myself. I get that you're being facetious, but to be very clear, I don't think that's the case. It begs questions such as, who's the city planner in this extended metaphor? Who gets to decide the landscape wasn't... Well, hold on, let me try this again. Who gets to decide the landscape wasn't fine the way it naturally was? What if you enjoy swimming, metaphorically? No, yeah. I don't know about enjoy, but I'm good at swimming upstream, metaphorically. Some of my patients who were drowning as kids are excellent at treading water as adults, you know? I sure do. Well, I'll set up in the back. Follow me when you're ready. Oof. I had to, like, when I was doing my placement at the company, I had to, well, it's not like a big corporate company, it's like a research group that's attached to a hospital. And I had to learn, like, brain mouse anatomy and whatnot. There's, you know, the different parts of the brain. There's, like, the CD1 part, that's the... What is that? I'm trying to remember now. Because they're PFC, that's prefrontal cortex. They're all like abbreviations and whatnot, but you know, you got prefrontal cortex, you've got your CD1, you've got your medulla. Those are the specific parts I had to look at, not the other ones. I'll take C, because that's where all the what are they called? Those tau plaques, those tau protein plaques aggregate and cause symptoms that eventually lead up to Alzheimer's. Yes. Like last time, please take your jacket off when you sit down. Oh, right. We'll start with your vitals again. Hold your arm out for me, please. Temperature of 98.5. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I need metric here. Excuse me. I need this game to entirely cater towards me. Pulse of 75. Higher than last time. I may have ran here. You must have to get to your shift soon, right? Oh no, I don't work tonight. I just figured you guys probably close at 5. That's true, but no need to run next time. I won't be here. Or you could come in earlier next week. Well, my shifts are usually either 10 to 4 or 6 to 12. So this time is kind of, like, safe either way. I see. 87/57. Blood pressure is similar. Now for the blood lab. Was there anything unusual last time? Oh wait, no. That's Angel. That, I don't know. I'm just a data collector here. Oh. Knowing those results could bias one or both of us in some way. How? That's just a standard double-blind study parameter. The Y is beyond my pay grade. Huh. Okay. I'm going to touch your arm. No. May I touch your arm? Yes. Sorry, I forget the script. My employer is very particular about that script. The script. Was there, like, a lawsuit? That Y is above my pay grade too. You can touch my arm. Give me some skin. There's that vein. It's barely visible. Make a fist, please. Okay. Here we go. And 1, 2. Doing okay? It makes me a little queasy, but I'm fine. I used to donate plasma for money, so... You don't anymore? It made me too faint to go into work after. I passed on the clock a couple times. Ah. I'll remove the needle and wrap your arm now. Hey. Yes? Do you have any other color bandages, like purple or blue? I do not. Darn. Okay, just making sure. I was essentially collecting data too when I did my placement. One more needle. This is the medication itself. Right. Roll your shirt sleeve up, please. 1, 2. Ow! Not as smooth as last time, I guess. I mean, it was still pretty smooth. Shall I bandage the injection site? No, I think it's fine, thanks. Just checking. You can put your jacket back on then. There was kind of like an icy burn this time. Let me just quickly check something. That would probably be the lubricating agent, not the active ingredients. Again, please note any changes you observe this week and report them to me. Same time next week then? Uh-huh. Approximately... Huh, yeah, see you. Wow, what a freak. I got a nosebleed on the bus. Need tissues. I got some over here. Thank you. No problem. Wow, I love your hair. Thanks. It's kind of uneven. Oh, you did it yourself? It's pretty good. I miss having colored hair. Do you go to Ackerton? You look artsy. You got me. Or, well, I used to. I'm at their beauty school extension down the street. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. You want to do makeup? Yep. And then sometimes I come and do cosmetics for the theater kids over at your guys' campus. My dream job would be doing special effects for, like, horror movies and stuff. You know, around Halloween, when the county fair does their haunted mazes. There's guys in costumes who chase you and stuff. Uh-huh. I went a couple years ago now, I think. That's me. That's my work. Whoa, that's so cool. She's got that face. What? It's that internet meme. I can't quite describe it. It's kind of like that Konata meme I've seen a couple times a very long time ago, but never mind. That's just me on a tangent. Oh, I gotta go, but maybe I'll see you here again. Bye, cutie. Wow, she's nice. If I even had half that energy. That was very nice of her. Oh, let me throw out this gross tissue first. Threw away the tissue. Ring the bell. Yes. Welcome back. I wonder if This game has been readable. I don't know. I think it was fine. I'll just bring it back here, I guess. Welcome back. Hi. Hi, Lee. Hope I'm not too late. You're not. I'll set up in the clinic room. Follow me when you're ready. Okay. I'm ready. How's your week been? Fine. You? Pardon me. Let me specify. Now that you've received 2 doses, we'll start doing the follow-up questionnaire. I'll administer the questionnaire every other week from here on out. Oh, okay. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks in the home or workplace? No. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed time passing more slowly? I don't think so. Just assume all the questions refer to the last 2 weeks. Okay. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? I mean, yeah, but I've kind of got some stuff going on in my life right now. I don't think it's because of this drug or whatever. Have you had what you would describe as anxiety or panic attacks? Well, yeah, but again, have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? I don't think so. Have you exhibited increased signs of depression, including fatigue, apathy, or general malaise? I guess these questions kind of suck, no offense. Well... I'm inclined to agree. I'm not the one writing the questions, I'm just a mid-level obligated to ask them. What is it you're really... Wait, hold on. What is it that you are struggling with specifically? Is that on the questionnaire? It's not. Then I'd rather not get into it. Understood. Shall we proceed? Yeah. Let me just get some gloves on. Oh, I have to sit in the chair. Oh. Take a seat. Yes. We'll begin by taking your vitals as usual. Hold your arm out for me, please. "98. And you have goosebumps. I forgot my jacket this morning. Pulse of 68. 83/58. Have you been tested for orthostatic hypotension? No. Do you ever get dizzy spells when you stand up? Yes. Most PCP should be able to help you with that. Oh, really? I've never tried that. Can you get, like, a prescription? A PCP, a primary care physician, can help you with that. Oh. No, I don't have one of those. Now for the blood draw. I'm going to touch... excuse me. You can touch my arm. Thank you. Make a fist, please. Let's find that vein. There it is. Ready? And 1, 2. What does having slow blood flow mean anyway? Could be a couple different things. Weak heart, viscous blood, constricted veins. As long as you feel okay, there's nothing to worry about. Define okay. Where are those bandages? Here we are. Now the injection. If you could roll your shirt sleeve up. Wait. Something's been bothering me. Yes? That, in the syringe, looks different than the last 2 times. Yes, it looks different. The fluid isn't the same color. Correct. I mean, that's weird, right? Why is it different? It's the same thing. No, it's not. It is the exact same thing. It's clearly not. What is going on? My understanding is that the pharmaceutical company changed vial manufacturers. This vial manufacturer works with a distributor who ships their products at 72 degrees Fahrenheit instead of 70, which is completely ridiculous, and it changes the color of the reagent in the vial. The formula is identical, it has not changed at all. I have had to explain this so many times this week. Please excuse me for getting so angry. What? No, it's just, I didn't think you were mad. You seem the exact same as always. My effect may be a bit flat, or so I'm told. It was a little funny, sorry. No, I don't mind. Let's keep going. Thank you. Your sleeve then, please. And 1, 2... How'd I do? It really felt like it burnt more this time. I've heard similar things a lot this past week. I promise you, it is the same. Okay? Okay. It's partly my job, I guess. What I'm struggling with, I mean, you asked earlier. Food service seems tough. My manager really yanks me around. A lot of the front of house staff are college kids, so they get priority scheduling around their classes, and they call out a lot too. I get stuck picking up their slack and covering for them with zero notice. One of them is kind of a creep too. Is that so? And they'll have me work past midnight, and then come in at 6 the next morning. Not 10? Sometimes 6, sometimes 10. So it's hard to make plans or appointments or do anything else, really. Even though it's technically part-time, they'll still schedule me 6 days in a row, so it's like... That level of unpredictability can be very disruptive to life. I like to know exactly what I'm doing and when I'm going to do it. I've got my schedule on this note in my wallet. What is this? Oh, gym. Work, I guess. Bad. Wow, his handwriting is terrible. Seems really organized. It's really easy to keep track of, which is the point. Speaking of schedules, it's past 5. Will you make it to work on time? Oh no, I actually came from work. I'll get out of your hair though. Oh. Very well. See you next week then. See ya. Let's see what's on DeviantArt. Oh, cute. What would you call that? You know, smiley face. Such big eyes like this. Tis adorable though. XX3. How's Mum? Dramatic. Still doesn't want to talk to you. And is taking it out on us. I'm sorry. Oh well, what can you do? Go to sleep. Week 4, Wednesday. It's 5 already. Hello, Angel. Hi, Lee. Can you wait a few minutes? I'm just finishing something up. Okay, maybe I'll look around. Oh, I don't know if I was using the right voices there. Boop, boop, boo. Let's look around. The bird of paradise has done quite well by the window. It's an aquarium with fish, snails, and shrimps. Would you be interested in learning about fire shrimp? Yes. I come over and embrace you in my arms, and I lecture you about fire shrimp. Fire shrimp, genus Lismasa, are peaceful omnivores from the Indo-Pacific region. Our office's 200-gallon saltwater tank hosts 2 pairs of fire shrimp. They're easy to spot from their deep red coloration and bright white appendages. Do you help take care of the tank? There was a maintenance guy who would come in when I first started here, but after admin realized I'd do it for free, he stopped showing up. Is it a lot of work? Once the tank is stable, it's not too bad. Feeding, cleaning up the glass, emptying the skimmer cup, testing levels, changing out the water, checking the filter and lights, buying coral and rocks. Fire shrimp are opportunistic scavengers. They'll eat pellets, brine, algae, vegetables. I can even hand feed them a little bit of my lunch if I bust out the sip ladder. They are hermaphroditic. They act as males or females depending on where they are in the molting cycle. We are fortunate to have such a large tank, and more fortunate still to have pairs who get along. What about the other critters? The snails and the fish? Oh, they're alright. Originally, they were bigger fish, but they would attack the shrimp, so I disposed of them. Oh. Admin insisted the tank needed variety and couldn't be just shrimp, so I let a few shrimp and turbo snails stay. Fire shrimp are quite shy by nature. They love to hide. But you can tell they are happy if they are eating and active. They're really cute. That too. Do you keep a tank at your place too? No, I spend most of my waking hours here than at home, so... Yeah, I haven't felt like I should keep a pet for the same reason. It's nice these ones can live here with you. Is that not pet hair on your jacket? God, it's everywhere, huh? It's from my roommate's cats. They love me, but I don't get, kitty custody if we split ways. I like cats. Cats are nice. Let me finish up. Can you wait a little longer? Yeah, no worries. Jade by Ernest Kopf. Is that so? Yeah, famous early German romantic painter. This piece was found in his house after his untimely death. The verso contained directions and instructions to have his body buried at the site of Jade. He passed just a few days after finishing this. The cause of death was pronounced a mystery. Really? The rumor goes the land was so hauntingly beautiful that it drove him to madness. The later theory was that the area contained some parasite that lay dormant in his system for a few days and then killed him. Like cordyceps infect its host and compel it to sense sunlight, so Jade tempted Kopf into the earth, that it could feed on his corpse. Really? Well, I was just paraphrasing something I read online. And this was the 1800s, a lot of deaths were a mystery. He almost definitely just killed himself. If you read his journal, he was psychotically depressed. I'm poor at detecting jokes. Are you messing with me? No, it's Kopf. This is Art History 101. I did think this was kind of a dark piece to put in a mental health waiting room, but whatever. I just thought it was a calming scene. And it is. You're not wrong. Whatever the guy did after he made this shouldn't affect how you feel about it. I've never signed in. No need. That's for regular patients. Magazines. The most recent cover date I see is 2002. There's some decent quarterlies in there from a quarter decade ago. Pachira aquatica, the money tree. I could not tell you why it hasn't died. Maybe the grow lights from the aquarium are enough. I think I have a money plant as well. That thing barely needs any water. It could practically take care of itself. That could be. Nirasina, better start today. There's a leak on the other side of this plexiglass. Please ring bell for service. That will not be necessary. Trash can is empty. I'd be concerned if it wasn't. I just emptied it just before he came in. What else can I do? There's a telephone. That's where the farm techs and I play phone tag. And where the insurance reps and I play chicken, also known as peer-to-peer authorizations. Escape door. That's the stairwell to the roof. Have you been coming behind the plexiglass when I'm not out here? Maybe? I'm just about done. Come on over. What you doing? Just finishing up a CEU. A what? Continuing Education Unit. Oh, it sounds boring. You have to do them to keep your licenses active. You gotta continue your education, I guess. They continue to waste my time is what they do. Our EHR, electronic health record system, is ancient. It only runs on a PC in the back. That's where I spend 25 hours a day, charting. Charting generates RVUs, relative value units, which is what my employer cares about. But the CEU website is so new, it only runs on a PC out here, so here I am. You guys love using abbreviations, huh? It's like your favorite thing. It saves times in the charts. And now that's over with. Thanks for your patience. Wait, and now that's over with. Thanks for your patience. Let's head back. Take a seat. Yes. Alright, jack it off. I remember. Jack it off! Very good. Even if you ran here again, you had a couple of minutes to cool down. So let's get a good resting heart rate. Okay. Temperature of 98.5. Pulse of 62, quite low again. What can I say? 81/53, very similar to the first time. Time for the blood draw. You can touch my arm. You're beating me to punchlines today. There it is. An antecubital vein. The antecubital vein. Anti means before. Cubit, I think that means before the finger. Cubit. Yeah, cubit's like a unit of measurement. Back in the day, I think that refers to your fingers. So, the vein before your fingers. I think. Make a fist if you would. Darn, I forgot that part. You're doing good. And 1 and 2. Have you felt faint after these blood draws? A little. It's kind of hard to tell whether it's a blood draw or the drug right after, you know? Make sure to drink some fluids. Electrolytes are good. I'll remove the needle and wrap your arm now. Wait. Hmm? You got blue bandages. Oh, yes, I did. They took several weeks to come in after I placed an order. Forgive me. It's a nice purpley blue, too. Not turquoisey. Would you prefer turquoise? No, this is great, thank you. Very good then. It's the old color again, in the syringe. It is. They went back to the old manufacturer, is my understanding. I wish I had better information. Like I promised you, the active ingredients have not changed. Okay, I believe you. 1, 2. Are you alright? It just seems to hurt more every time. Could be my aim. I'll try to do better. Don't forget your jacket. Right. We're at the halfway point now. Please keep coming back if you can. I'm kind of curious. Have other people Hold on. I'm kind of curious. Have other people doing the trial stopped showing up? I'm not at liberty to violate provider-patient confidentiality. Right. But over half our original participants have missed their appointment date and become ineligible to continue. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. The trial sponsor, Nirosina, anticipated this fallout and tried to cast a wide net. They didn't require ADHD diagnosis, merely suspected ADHD, as is the case with you, was sufficient to qualify. Okay, but if they wanted a successful trial, maybe they should have thought about how ADHD works. Go on. Give us a few appointment reminders. Call, text, email. Give us 500 halfway through and 500 at the end, so there's a reward sooner. Schedule us a taxi to and from the clinic if you want us to show up. Well, I guess that's me specifically, cause I can't drive. I hear you. I'm not in charge of the protocol for trial participants. I assure you, my regular patients receive plenty of reminders. And I can assist you with transportation vouchers since you're on federal health insurance. No, I'm fine. The bus is... well, there's a bus, and it runs sometimes. I've been making it so far. My point was more so for other people. It's hard to navigate the medical system in general, that's all. And so... wouldn't it be great to navigate it less frequently? To have a medical implant that lasts for 6 months? To not have your prescription denied at the pharmacy because it's day 29 instead of day 30? Yeah. That's what I'm hoping this sponsor will make possible. Even if the CEOs in the ivory towers of privatized healthcare never step foot in a low-income clinic in their life. I hope I read that correctly. Even if the CEOs in the ivory towers of privatized healthcare never step foot in a low-income clinic in their life. Yeah, good enough. Even if how they conduct their trial makes little real-world sense. If they're funding it, so they call the shots, basically. Correct. Stop shooting the messenger is what you mean. I welcome feedback. I want to know what you think. Some of my patients more heavily on the H side of ADHD are refreshingly honest about their experiences. Yeah, I know the type. Zero filter. No point in filtering out when it comes to certain subjects. Like the medical system, because it's bullshit? Those are your words, not mine. The medication will have been in your system for 1 month this time next week. You may feel more pronounced effects from this point forward. Okay, sorry I was late. I don't know if I said that this time yet. Don't worry about it. I'll see you in 1 week. Yep, see you. One month and 1 week. I made it. Oh my gosh, Shorty, hi! Shorty? Yeah, you're my fellow Shorty. I was gonna say, what is your name? It's Angel. How about... Angel, that's so cute! You're a little angel. Oh, I'm Adri. Adri, hi. How's the trial going for you? Oh, are you not doing the clinical trial? Nope, I'm just like a normal regular patient, I guess. Oh, duh. I should have thought of that. It's cool. Yeah, I come here for my salsa and my bars. You know how it is. Do I? I've always been kind of a spaz. Ooh, can I say that? That's what my friends call me. It seems like you got a lot of energy to give. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's really not... Wait, it's really not now that I'm mostly working on my feet, you know. Getting my GED was hard, but things are way better these days. I totally get you. Finding a clinic that's this chill has been super great. Isn't Lee kind of funny? I call him my dealer. He hates it. He's always like... Well, the infrastructure of the brain is... there's buildings, blah blah blah. He is like that. So tense, he's giving closet case... Wait. So tense, he's giving closet case or basket case, like, pick one, right? Haha. What? Boyfriend's here. Good seeing you again. Take care, okay? Huh. Hmm? Good evening, Angel. Hi, Lee. You're on time. I must be cured. That's the only plausible explanation. I did manage to leave my phone on the bus here. And I only got it back because someone got off early to hand it to me. Oh. Maybe I'm not cured after all. Well, let's find out. With this questionnaire, shall we? Okay. Would you rather relocate to the back room first? Here's fine. There's no one around. Let's do it. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks in the home or workplace? Yeah. Yes? I did some chores and stuff, more than usual. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed time passing more slowly? Yes, a little bit. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? It's about the same. Have you had what you would describe as anxiety or panic attacks? No attacks. Happy to hear that? Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? No. Have you exhibited increased signs of depression, including fatigue, apathy, and general malaise? Not increased. Not increased. Understood. Things have been better at work? Well, they only scheduled me, like, 4 days this week, so... And one of my coworkers invited me to hang out after a shift tomorrow. That hasn't happened before. That's great. Why don't we get you on your way then? Sure. Let's get your vitals first. (98°). Pulse of 65. 90/60. It's higher today. Blood labs first. Can I... Thank you. Clench your fist, please. Is everything okay? Yes. 1, 2. Question. Yes? Aren't you touching my arm when you put the Velcro cuff on? Like, why not ask about touching in the beginning? Great questions don't always have great answers. I assume palpitating the bare skin to find the vein led to some patient complaint, whereas BP cuff placement did not. Palpating. It's like drawing attention to it makes it weird, though. There are some very important legal rights and protections that medical patients have in theory. And then there are some bizarre ways those rights get implemented in practice. Living in a litigious country combined with working in the field of psychiatric illness. Well, anyway. Do people actually go through with suing? I kind of figured it was an empty threat. Lawsuits are quite common. If you see patients directly, you're almost certain to be involved in a suit at least once during your career. Really? Yes, but being named on a complaint doesn't mean much in and of itself. As long as you practice within your scope and you documented it, you'll usually be fine. I will now wrap your arm. With blue. With blue. One, two. You're all done. I don't know why it burns so bad. It didn't used to. You aren't the only one who has told me it burns. It's nothing to worry about. Okay. Are you alright? Yeah, I just got really nauseous for a sec. Nothing actually came out though. Let me get you some water. Please sit back down. No, I'm okay. I probably just stood up too fast or something. Sorry, I don't mean to be dramatic. I assure you, you're not. Why not sit down? No, I got to get to work. I was on track to show up at work on time. I don't want to blow it now. Alright. Please take it easy though. Yeah, 6-hour shift on my feet. Easy peasy. That's actually not bad. Okay, see you, Lee. I used to work 12-hour shifts on my feet. It was so shit. And sometimes I would skip lunch. What's on DeviantArt or Tumblr? Let's see. Untitled by Hair's Breadth. I'm not a furry, but your art is pretty good. Do you do OC trades? Smiley face. This one came out so pretty. Hey, hi. You still down to chill with me after work? Yep, cool. Just wait by the front for me. Alright, sounds good. How nice. Week 6, Wednesday. Hmm. 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 Oh, you can actually run in this. Hmm. 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 Ring the bell. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to ring the bell. Yes. Ding ding ding. Come on. Come on. I'm not too late. I'm not. Ring ring. What's he even doing back there? Ring ring, ring ring. The door was unlocked. Someone must still be here. I mean, look at the clock. It's only... Hmm. What if... Bugs when you lift up a rock. I knew it. Something's not right. There's been something off this whole time. Why have I been feeling watched? Why is it always so empty? Why is there no receptionist? The receptionist leaves at 4:30. She comes in half an hour earlier than I do to field calls and prep the schedule. It makes the day run smoother. The last we generally set appointments for is also 4:30. But we have been encouraged to enable as many trial participants to attend as possible. Huh. Good evening, Angel. How are you? Fine, yeah. Okay. Can we go back, or... We can. Follow me. Let's get your vitals. 98.9 degrees. 92/63. Can I touch your arm? Clench for me. 1, 2. 1, 2. Angel. 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 Huh? You're done. Oh. Week 7. Wednesday. Hello. Hi. I'm late, as always. I was going to look up soon. You seem a bit anxious. Are you in a hurry? Yes, no, not really. Let's just do the needle so I can go. Very well. Let's head back. .3. Okay, bye. Hold on. Please allow me to. Right, the stupid questions. Go for it. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks? Yeah, sure. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? No, actually, but yes, whatever. Have you had what you would describe as anxiety or panic attacks? Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? If I was having delusions, I wouldn't know, would I? That's like part of being delusional. I'm an insane freak, though. I should have put that down when I signed up. Can you write that in with whatever else you added? Can you write that in with whatever else you added, is what I'm trying to say. Angel. It's stuffy back here. Would you mind if we stepped outside for a bit? It's okay if you don't want to. Fine. This way. I wish the view were a little greener. No, the air is still nice. It is chilly though. I lost my favorite jacket. Probably left on the bus like an idiot. Would you take mine? I'm plenty warm. Overheating even. There's no way that's true. Okay. It's warm, thanks. I should probably take my cardigan off, actually. It's actually quite warm. It's everything. Everything feels off. Ugh. This was just a horrible time to try some new, untested medication. I think the side effects are doing really weird stuff to me. My roommates are driving me insane. There's stuff going on with my family and at my job. The weeks I work last, I can't even enjoy the time off. I'm dirt poor, I have no car. As soon as I manage to cover one expense, some surprise bill comes on or something else breaks. Is where you live a small place? Is where you live a small space? It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, 3 people. My roommates are dating. I mean, kind of. Whatever they are, I'm the third wheel of it. But they don't clean, they eat all the food, they're loud, and they hate me. They wish I wasn't there, but they need the rent money. It's never easy sharing close quarters. I'm from a big family, so I'm sort of used to it. Although my mum won't talk to me anymore, so that's another thing on the pile. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel sorry for my siblings who still live at home with more of our family. Now they gotta do stuff I used to do. Chores, cooking, translating at her appointments. I kinda bailed on them. My family is big too. I just moved out last year. Yeah? Yes. I'm living alone for the first time in my life. I don't want to live alone, but I'm a bit jealous. The house is old, and it's way out in the sticks, but it's mine. Well, from where I'm standing, it sounds really nice. I'm just barely surviving. My life would need so much fixing that time and time again I have proven I can't do by myself. I need more help than I can get. I don't really have anyone I'm close with in real life right now. Oh my god, relatable? I mean, there are people I talk to sometimes, but when I think I don't have friends, it feels true. Well, you were invited to spend time with your coworker recently, weren't you? That could be the start of something good, right? How did that go? It went... Angel? What's wrong? I don't know what to do. Did something happen? There's this guy at my work. We don't work the same hours. I never know when he's going to be there or not. Anyway, he's the one who invited me to his place. To hang out, he said. I believed him. His roommate left as soon as we walked in, which I thought was weird. He started coming on to me the second we were alone. I just kind of froze. I let it happen. I've been really lonely. And I figured, you know, some people do that. They hook up like that. When was this? I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Since then, I just avoided him at work. I try not to look at him. But it's not a big place. He's friends with a lot of guys in the back. Even though he doesn't speak Spanish like them and I do, they still like him better. Sorry. He kept trying to talk to me, so I decided to speak with him one-on-one, alone. We went out to his car after work. It was late. It was raining pretty hard that day. I told him it hurt my feelings, and he didn't even bother to hang out with me first. That it wasn't okay to use people like that. And that I cried. It was so embarrassing. He said it was a misunderstanding. And then he hugged me. And then he started touching me again. I tried to push him away at first, but I froze up again. I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe someone would do that. Angel, have you called the police? tried. A few days later, it was humiliating. The cop showed up 3 hours after I called. I couldn't remember the details or the day I went to his place. I never got his address either. After I got out of his car, I walked to the bus stop in the rain. When I got home, I took a scalding hot shower. Everything you're not supposed to do. I'll never forget the look on the cop's face. Sighing, exasperated. Like I was such a waste of time. Angel, I think you need to get away from this man. What? I should quit? I think you should consider it. Why should I have to quit? How is that fair? It's not fair. It's just some shitty minimum wage job, right? Wait. But it's just some shitty minimum wage job, right? Anyone can do it. I'm completely worthless, right? That's not... Well, I like it better there than the last 4 places I've been at. At least I used to. So, I haven't suffered enough yet? I should lose my job too? Maybe take some time off to put some space between you and him. My rent is due next week. I can't just not work. That's not an option. I have 0 savings. I have nothing. People like you wouldn't get it. It was a bad idea to tell this to you. It was a bad idea to tell this to you. I don't know what I was thinking. I regret it already. Please, just forget about it. Wait, please. Please don't leave yet. Angel, are you okay? It's Lee. I'm sorry to contact you like this, but I'm concerned. If you could use someone to talk to, I'm here. Please don't do anything rash. Yeah, I've had to deal with police under like similar circumstances in the past, but that's like a long story. Week 8, Friday. Angel. Hey. You're here. Yeah, only 2 days late. I apologize for texting to you. I had your number from the intake form. It wasn't appropriate of me. No, I appreciated your concern. It just wasn't right of me to just dump all that on you, run away and not respond. I'm sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for. It's kind of humiliating coming back here, but I need the money pretty bad. Can I still... Probably not, huh? I'm relieved to see you again, whatever the reason. Since this is the last session, there's one final questionnaire we have to do. Thank you. In the past week, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks in the home or workplace? This week is better than last week. In the past week, have you noticed time passing more slowly? No, this week was a blur. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? Yes. I hope you can excuse the insensitivity of these questions. You're just reading from a script, I know that. Have you had what you would describe as anxiety or panic attacks? Yes. Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? Yes. Have you exhibited increased signs of depression, including fatigue, apathy, and general malaise? Yes. That's good enough. Now, if you follow me to the back. Sure. "98.2, same as the first time. Pulse to 67. 83/54. Here. You can touch my arm. Thank you, Angel. Last needle. You ready? Yeah. And we're done. So, no injection this time? Nope. There would be no point in giving you more without having you to come back to monitor your levels. Oh. Yeah. That makes sense. So that's it, huh? That's it. Seems like whatever it was, it didn't really work for me. This is firmly against policy, but there's something you or I could do to change the results at this point. But there's nothing you or I could do to change the results at this point. It's over now. I'll be candid with you. This was a double-blind test. You were randomly selected to be in the control group. The control group? Yes. That's the group selected to receive a placebo. So the entire time you've been sticking me with saline. The packaging, the coloring, the viscosity, everything is visually identical to the real medication. This is so neither you, the patient, nor I, the provider, can tell the difference. So then, how did you know? The one thing they can't really change is the taste. Dextromethamphetamine concentrates are unmistakably bitter. Dextroamphetamine. I wonder if the last place I worked at actually made that. They did they mostly did like codeine and opiates, but not like amphetamines, besides from like methylphenidate. They also did like cocaine hydrochloride, that was another one. Fentanyl, but only in small batches. And there was one patented one that I can't quite say, just in case. There is no doubt in my mind that what you were given was the placebo. What were you tasting it for? I was concerned after the last two visits that something was not correct. Perhaps there was some missing piece of your medical history, causing a dangerous contraindication. No, I'm not reading that correctly. Contraindication. Contraindication. I know now that was not the case. You had other extenuating circumstances causing you duress. But before I found that out, it worried me enough to want to rule out the possibility. Wow. So it's all just been in my head, huh? Great. Awesome. I'm just crazy then. Everything from shortness of breath to hallucinations can be normal responses after a traumatic event. I thought the drug could have been, making me act reckless. That was why I... Placebo effects can be very real too. Nothing you've reported has been unreasonable. You must think I'm stupid. I've never once thought that. It just all seems really flawed. What about the results you never got from the people who dropped out? It's like the people who would need the implant most aren't even going to be represented. I'm inclined to agree. This is phase 1 stuff. We're really just looking for side effects too egregious to ignore in too large a number of people. The blood lab is the most important part, but the questionnaire is an opportunity to tell us if something is very wrong. The company gets just enough data of just enough people to slap the abstract on the slideshow for their shareholders. They need money, and they need the FDA and DEA to allow them to move on to the next step. So long as the number of people who end up gravely disabled or dead is statistically insignificant, they move up to phase 2. Sounds about right. Lots of red tape, lots of financial constraints. Sounds like a bunch of garbage. Yes. They get to bypass all that with the COVID vaccine, though. Wait here a moment. Well, vaccines, cause there was more than one. Here it is, your compensation, as promised. Received $1,000 check. Cool. Well, I've got to get to my shift. You don't usually work Fridays. My manager told me to come in, so... Wait. Just hold on. Don't go to work. If it's money, I can give you it. Just don't go to work tonight, okay? Don't go where that guy might be. Come with me. Just one night. Okay? Ah man, my phone's about to die. Do you have a charger at your place? I do, but it's unlikely to be compatible with newer phones. We can check. No big deal, it's my fault I'm bad about remembering to plug it in. We're about 35 minutes away. It's kind of out in the sticks, just so you know. How come so far? Best I could afford if I wanted an actual house with some land. Really, even a doctor like you? Oh no, I'm not a doctor. I thought I had run my jacket. What? Let me see. PMHNP? Yes. What does that mean? Psychiatric mental health nurse. Psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Didn't I say I was mid-level? I don't know anything about medicine. I wanted very badly to be a doctor, an orthopedic surgeon specifically. Make good money, fix people up, make my mother proud. I got straight A's all through middle and high school. Fast track accelerated programs. I thought I'd be fine in med school. The thing is though, gifted kids are just that. They are children. You meet 20-somethings who are hung up on how smart they must be because they learned algebra in 5th grade instead of 7th. But if you revisit that grade level material as an adult, it's not actually difficult. The point being, college was a hard slap in the face. I got C minuses through pre-med. I took the MCAT. I didn't score well, so I took a gap year to study and retake it. Worst mistake of my life. I completely fell apart without the structure of school. I see. The grace periods on my loans were ending. I needed to start working. But a pre-med degree by itself is useless, so I settled for getting a master's in nursing. The courses were a joke compared to my MCAT material. But still, don't you, run that place you're working at? You see people and prescribe stuff? My supervising physician is off-site. I practice independently, but it's grunt work. Charting, inbox shuffling, punting referrals to specialists. Groveling in peer-to-peers to insurance companies for approval. That's a big one. I generate billable encounters for private equity, with all the liability of a doctor and none of the respect. Nurse practitioners tend to not be regarded very highly by real doctors. Well, I don't know about all that. The way you're talking about what you've accomplished is kind of delusional to me. I was in remedial courses with the SPED kids. I think if you've been there, you wouldn't say stuff like this. Still, got into university, didn't you? The only reason I got into art school was all my portfolio. That's how I got a scholarship to afford it, too. It had nothing to do with grades. I didn't even want to go, but my mum forced me because she didn't get the chance. And then I dropped out. So when you say you're not highly regarded, it's like... I think severe enough ADHD can dramatically alter the courses of people's lives. I think there are highly intelligent, creative, competent round pegs out there being shoved into square holes. Showing up, following through, being persistent, keeping promises, remembering details. All things you need to do to seek treatment for ADHD in the first place. It's a catch-22. It can be a frustrating patient population to work with. But the reasons they are frustrating are the same reasons they could really use the help. Yeah, well, who knows what my life would have been like if I had gotten treatment as a kid. Feels pointless to ruminate on it. You and I are well beyond violating provider-patient propriety at this point. But I'll refer you to someone nearby who can see you, if you allow me. Yeah, that would be good. Ooh, I can save the game. I've already saved that. So I just go back. Please excuse the mess. Where? I wasn't expecting company. I've neglected the dust. I'll let it slide. Let me find you some old clothes you can use as pajamas. Thanks. I should have extra linens in the storage closet too. The downstairs bathroom is to the left if you need it. Got it. I'll be back shortly. Excuse the mess, he says. Anyway, maybe I'll... Here we are. Oh, that was fast. Was it? I just knew what I was looking for. Got the change of clothes. They're old, but I promise they're clean. They're probably cleaner than my work shirt. I should have some spare toiletries in the garage. You could change while I fetch those. Sure, that works. You are my guest. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Are those acceptable? Yeah, they're comfy. I'm a little surprised you own this. It's hard to imagine you in it. Well, they're from middle school. I figured they'd be the closest fitting things I own. Even still, they're larger on you. Your frame is quite small. I like my clothes baggy anyway, and I like stripes. Yes, that is also the stripiest thing I own. Can I fix you some dinner? Although frankly, there's not much in the house. I'm honestly not hungry. My appetite's been bad lately. Ooh, I could go with some nibbles. I can go with a snack. Do I have anything in the fridge? I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I'll go shopping for groceries tomorrow morning. Do you have any requests? I mean, get the basics if you don't have them, but I could just come with you. Alright. There's only one bed upstairs, so please take it. I'll be right down here on the couch if you need anything. Oh, no, I'm not gonna take your bed. Please, I insist you do. The couch is comfortable anyways. Then I'll sleep on it. Are you positive? I mean, couldn't we just... Huh? Never mind. But I'm taking the couch. My mother would kill me if she knew what a terrible host I was being. I'll leave a toothbrush and toothpaste down here for you then. What time do you sleep? I try to be in bed around 8:30 myself. 1 to 2 maybe? That makes sense, considering your shifts. Would you care to watch something with me? I don't have cable, but I have a decent collection of videotapes. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see. Perhaps it's not a good true crime or horror night. I prefer something calm. I do have nature documentaries. Yeah, let's do that. The camera work is really nice. It is. I've seen this dozens of times. It's one that takes my siblings and I would fall asleep to. I like my underwater documentaries. Oh, we could watch something else if you've seen less. Oh, think of it like this. Do people stop listening to songs once they know the lyrics? No, I like singing along. Good films can be enjoyed countless times the same way. Fair enough. I mean, putting on an album I know back to back is really calming for me. I must come off like some hoarder with my old clothes, my old tapes. What? No, dude, sheesh. I'm not sitting over here just like casting random aspersions in your direction. I didn't mean to imply you were. So don't worry, okay? Audrey kinda had a point about you. What would that be? That you're like comically tense. How dare she slander me? Although I haven't quite figured out how to beat the allegations yet. She said I had RBF. She then informed me what that was upon my inquiry. Yeah, I think she ribs people she likes. I won't repeat what the RBF stands for, but it means you come off somewhat cold without meaning to. I know what resting bitch face is, Lee. I think she just means you should relax a little is all. I am relaxed. I am calm. It's like the more I insist, the less people believe me. Then how about you drop your shoulders and stop ripping the skin on your fingers off? Sure, I can do that. You're doing it again. Shoot. Shit. Good morning. Good afternoon. What? Well, barely. It's a little past noon. You slept for 14 hours. How are you? A little groggy, yeah, but fine. Did you go out? Yes, just for some food. And I got you a compatible phone charger as well. Oh, thanks. Got the charger. Hold on, let me quickly check something. Oh. Give me a second. I had some motherfucking cheese in my coat pocket. Got the charger. Are you hungry? Hell yeah, I'm hungry. Okay, give me 1 minute. Then I'll make us breakfast. Ooh, I've got a stick of red luster. Like a small stick, like a small snack stick. Not like a huge brick or anything like that. Ooh. Okay, it hasn't melted. It hasn't melted, it hasn't gone all sweaty, as cheese does when you leave it out for too long. Okay, maybe it's a bit sweaty, but... I should get up and get myself together. It's charging now. The battery's so low, the screen won't turn on. I'm really hungry. Let's see what's in the fridge. Let's snoop around a bit. This towel rack is mounted for someone taller than me. There's a toothbrush, but I want to eat first. I'm good. Just a few tissues. Coat rack with no coats. What's in the garage? This probably leads to garage. Cleanest stove I've been in front of in a while. These knives look decent. I'd like to try them out. He wasn't expecting company, yet there's 0 dishes in the sink. It couldn't be me. Toaster and dishwasher are both stainless steel. Oh shit, I could turn this on and off. Looks like some kind of gym or duffel bag. Pretty standard tool wall. Pink hands, rollers, trays, that kind of stuff. Looks like a little CRT TV. Cardboard boxes, they look gold. I don't want to be rude and barge upstairs. Alright, let's get some motherfucking food. Let's see what we have to work with. Oh, I was going to make you something. Please let me. It's the least I can do. How do you like your eggs? I need to get some fucking eggs. Does pancakes sound good? I'm usually more of a cereal guy. Don't like cooking? I don't do it much. Well, I do. Where's your flour? I like cooking. I made okonomiyaki last night. I made it with Brussels sprouts. After how many years does flour expire? It's good if you stored it properly. How was it? Quite good, thank you. When you said to get the basics, I didn't really know what you meant. You did a good job. I just meant the stuff any kitchen ought to have. That's not any more specific. I just eat the same things daily. Deciding what to eat 3 times a day is a hassle. Mostly pre-packaged food. The less preparations beforehand, the fewer dishes after, the better. Those sentences you just said are insane to me, but okay. Doesn't this taste way better? Absolutely, because you made it. Everything I touch turns to burnt crisp or expires. Well, while I'm here, I will feed us, okay? Okay. My phone is charged enough, but I'm not getting any bars. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I mentioned to you that reception is spotty. What about internet? I think there's something wrong with the router. Frankly, I use the computer so much at work, I haven't bothered to get it fixed here. Oh, well, I used to do internet provider stuff at my old job. I might know something. Mind if I take a look? That would be fine. It's in the garage. Love doing tech support. He does it for free. Wash and dryer out here. Boop, boop, boop. Bunch of bulk supplies. Ugh. Bunch of bulk supplies. Ugh. This is a lot of supplies for one guy. I wonder if he's a doomsday prepper. There's a spider in the corner up there. Lee's truck is kind of dirty, but so are the roads around here. Beep boop. Oof, this looks ancient. Yep, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. Maybe I jumped the gun. I should check my phone settings and stuff first. Oh, help! It's dark! Any luck? Nah, sorry, I don't know whatever's going on with that. My boss is gonna be so mad I didn't call out. But I do feel a lot better having slept an 8. I was really running on empty. I don't regret not going. I'm relieved that you didn't. And thank you for coming with me. Can I see upstairs? You can, but I should have mentioned this last night. I've got a bit of taxidermy up there. It might disturb you. Well, now I'm really curious. It's just a little unusual. Is that what you've been all tense about? It's fine. I want to see your bedroom. Let me go look. Okay. Oh, I have to actually go there. I need... Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi. Wow, what a magnificent view. Sorry, I'm taking a bite of my cheese. Yummy. Oishii. Sneaks up behind you, wraps my arms around you. Lee. What is with this creepy ass hallway? I know. Why is the lighting so dim? Sconces just aren't very powerful. I guess this is a taxidermy you were referring to. It's a Jenny Hanover, isn't it? Yes, I could cover it or remove it if you want. Let me eat the... Sorry, I'm handling my cheese. Oh, it's okay. It's a little creepy, but if you like it. I first saw a Jenny Hanover in a museum when I was 9. What the hell is a Jenny Hanover? Is that a real thing? Jenny Hanover. A Jenny Hanover is the carcass of a ray or skate that has been modified and by hand, then dried, resulting in a mummified specimen intended to resemble a fanciful fictional creature, such as a demon or dragon. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking up images on the Google. Okay, it's not as creepy as I thought it would be. Jenny Hanover. Okay, yeah, they do look weird, but yeah. Okay, now that my curiosity has been satiated, I will continue. I was petrified. I couldn't even believe it was real. It was like something straight out of a nightmare. I refused to pass through the room it was displayed in. I was usually an agreeable child, so this offended my mother greatly. She would cite my behavior as a reason for overdosing on painkillers later that evening. Whoa. I mean, sounds like projection to me. She was raising 3 small children by herself, and pregnant again at the time. It's not difficult to push someone over the edge when they're constantly teetering there. But I developed a real phobia of this thing. It haunted me for years. I thought it cursed me or into trying or to get my mother killed. I don't like being irrational, so I got one, and I keep it somewhere I have to see every day. Kinda like doing your own exposure therapy. In the past, yes, that was the idea. I made progress with both of my phobias. As I get older, I feel giving in to the compulsion to own one may have just been another irrational decision. So you keep it around now, like, what, out of spite? Maybe. Here's the thing. I'm not scared of the manta ray, which is what this actually is. I'm not scared of the person who salted and carved its corpse. I was scared initially, but punishment for my fear was what created a complex. I think I know what you're saying. You don't have to keep stuff if it's just bothering you, though. I'm not afraid of it now. It cannot hurt me. It is the people I care about who can hurt me. Those sorts of social phobias are much harder to overcome. Besides, I prefer this rendition of an angel to the way my birth religion does it. If angels existed, they probably wouldn't look like men and women in white robes. Yeah, at least I hope so. Like, you want to be stuck in this body for eternity? Really? They should hold forms the average human struggles to comprehend. They should strike fear into the hearts of the closed-minded. They should inspire awe in those who can appreciate them as they are. Yeah, ethereal, or horrifying, or both. What's your other phobia? Women. Spiders. Oh, I love spiders. They get bad rap, totally unwarranted. You're right, and I know it. And I'm trying. We have things in common. A brown recluse spider, for example. Being so reclusive your whole genus is named for it is something I can relate to. Yeah, that's like me with the confused beetle. I have very generously allowed a spider to reside in my garage. You may have seen it. Want me to relocate her for you? Please do. I'm gonna look at it. Whoa! That's the master bedroom. The bedroom is the other door. Fancy. I like your shelves. Thank you. There's not a ton to see, but feel free to look around. The closet doors run floor to ceiling. I wonder if it's walk-in. You would certainly fit, but I ask that you please not try to. There's an abalone shell, a conch shell, and a butterfly in the case. The morpho butterfly was my father's work. It's over a decade old. It's really pretty. I guess they can last a long time, huh? Preserved specimens can keep for hundreds of years. This one won't, since I'd rather display it than store it properly. I'm the same way with art. I want to keep it where I can see it. There's some minerals in this display case and some books on the top shelf that say DSM. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders. That's a box set of the DSM-1 through the most recent edition, the DSM-4 TR. What's the TR for? Text revision. Oh, is that when they revised it to take out being gay as a mental disorder? No, that happened between DSM-2 and DSM-3. Although the DSM-3 had to be revised in the DSM-3R to remove ego-dystonic homosexuality for good. Ego-dystonic homosexuals being erased yet again. They also took out the masochistic personality disorder at the same time. Damn, well maybe they like being invalidated like that. Heh, maybe so. Wow, this bathroom's much nicer than the downstairs one. I'm alright. A shower bench and a detachable shower head. I'm jealous. Big square tub. What? You can get square tubs? This must lead back into the upstairs hallway. Female psyche? Isn't that an oxymoron? Am I right? Hello, welcome to the stream, Rick here. How's it going? Could I take a bath at some point? I'm doing an awful lot of reading, by the way, just so you know. Just so you're mentally prepared for this. Could I take a bath at some point? Doesn't have to be right now, but... Yes, just give me a chance to clean it first. It looks spotless, but okay. This is gonna be one of those high reading volume streams. I'm not sure I've been in a two-story house with only one bedroom. I won't bore you with the details, but the original floor plan was different. Let's see. Wood and leather office chair. I'm going down to the garage and deal with the spider that this guy's afraid of. So basically, what has happened so far, let's do a recap. So, this guy, this main character here, has gone through a clinical trial, and some drama happened, and now he's back at the nurse practitioner's house. Presumably getting groomed or something. Two-in-one shampoo and conditioner. Typical. It's alright so far. The story is quite interesting. The character's alright. Anything else I could say about it? Not really. I just take it as it is. I accept it for what it is. The bed looks comfy. Is it a queen? No. You're close. It's a California king. Like many of my belongings, it is a hand-me-down from a family member. It is kind of fitting that it is from California. Because it's like an annoying and unnecessary version of a pre-existing concept, and yet it got popular. It certainly limits my bedsheet options. Asking the employee in the linen section if they have anything in California King, It's degrading. Is there anything else I could do? Sorry, I'm also playing this whilst holding a block of cheese in the other hand. Baptism present. I've already read that. There's a vent here. Comfy looking bed. I'm alright. I've already looked through everything here. Other office chair. Oh, open drawer. There's some paper and colored pencils in here. Do you have any art supplies? I'm afraid not. No, that's okay, but would you mind if I drew for a bit? I haven't been able to focus in a while, but I kind of feel like I could right now. Not at all. Would it distract you too much if I were here? No, I like talking while I draw. 2 tasks is a good amount of things for my brain. My attention is better when it's split. Do you want to draw with me? I'm pretty sure these are 2 guys, by the way. Just a little heads up. Oh, come on. When was the last time you drew? Whenever the last time I graded in class depended on it was. Middle school, maybe? Give it a shot. If you hate it, you don't have to again. No, I think drawing is shit. I hate drawing. Do you have any clipboards? Sorry, I'm also eating cheese. This is the last bite, I promise. I think I know why fujos may be into this game. There's boy love involved. That's my hunch. Plenty at the office, but none here. Would a large book be alright? Yeah. As long as it's hard and flat, I'm not picky. One moment. I wouldn't mind doing some drawing. I've been looking through my old sketchbook. Well, I say old sketchbook, but I'm still going through it. I just haven't touched it in like a couple months. Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to work at my desk? I just sit weird when I draw. I have the best leverage with my knees up like this. I used to like lie down. When I was a kid, I would just draw on the floor, on the hard tile floor, on the carpet, and just draw like that. Just draw lying down. How about the bed then? Yeah, I just got reminded because of Lee here, this guy lying on the bed here, he's just drawing lying down like that, the same way that I would as a kid. Nah, because their headboard is mounted, I just push a mattress away from the wall. Don't worry, I'm comfortable this way. It's convenient that you're left-handed. Oh my god, I'm left-handed too! The way the clinic is set up, it's easier for me to reach and work with people's right arms. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you noticed. You're writing with the left hand when you filled out the intake form that first week. Otherwise, I would have used the needle on and bandaged your left arm. Since the vein we draw from is right in the crook of the elbow, we try to use the non-dominant arm if possible. Huh. I guess that's something you would pay attention to then. They tried to fix me in elementary school. Tied my left hand behind my back, slapped it with a ruler if I used it. That's what they did with my mum. She's right-handed now, but nah, she lets me use my left hand. Yeah, she grew up in like Indonesia in an orphanage, and I don't know how much of her life where that was a thing, but they really discouraged her from using her left hand. Tied my left hand behind my back, slapped it with a ruler if I used it. Then, I don't know, they just got off my back about it at some point. Never explained, never apologized, just gave up. I mean, I always had more pressing academic problems. I was failing no matter which hand I had my pencil in. But how they handled that kind of feels like an analogy for a lot of the help I got in school. You gotta move your hand to draw something, Lee. What should my subjects be? Whatever you want, that's the whole point. Anything you want to see, anything your heart desires. And what is that for you? I mostly draw furries, Sonic porn. I wish I had been born as something else, as something wild. I'd feel so much better as, I don't know, a bee working hard with other bees to build our shared hive and raise our young. Or as a rabbit foraging in winter to feed the babies in our burrow. Even if I didn't live long, at least I'd live knowing what I was supposed to do. I'd be part of a larger system of others instinctively on the same page as me. Not like now. I'm not cut out for single family, single car, 8-lane freeway life. It feels like I'm not cut out for being human at all. Whoa, you must be the only person who thinks that. When I think about other ways of existing, I just feel like this inner sense of peace. When I think of my body and my brain being configured differently, having instincts that help me thrive instead of whatever self-sabotaging garbage in my mind is doing to me now. Sorry, I'm just rambling. No, you answered my question pretty well. May I see what you drew? Sure. Dog, what is this shit? Yeah, okay, whatever. These are quite good. I'm just doodling. Is that one you? It could be. That totally is him. Is that one me? It could be. That is totally him. Everything I draw could equally be me, the artist, and you, the viewer. But yeah, you could say it's you. Have you tried to sell your art? A little bit. I can't stay organized enough to do business stuff by myself. Let me see yours. I really cannot draw. Come on, I showed you mine. Fair is fair. Whoa. Shrimp. Oh my god. I told you. I cannot see pictures in my head. Can I keep this? I can't imagine why you would want to. It's really cute. It's cute? I mean, you barely draw, that makes this super rare. And you made it, especially for that alone. Who's grooming who in this? Well, I can kind of understand that angle. Okay. I want yours then too, if that's on the table. It's in my lap actually. But yes, you can have it. Thanks for humoring me, I won't make you do it again. No, if you enjoy it, I'm open to it. It's impressive to watch you work so quickly. And sorry for laughing at your shrimps, I like them. I don't mind. Oh my god, they're watching TV together. It gets dark pretty early, huh? What time even is it? You only get a few hours of daylight if you sleep in until noon. But you clearly needed it. I think the exhaustion has been building up for some time. It's been getting dark at like fucking 3, 4 in the afternoon here at the moment. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more insane going to work right now feels. Like, maybe I found the amount of psychological torture I'm willing to endure for minimum wage after all. Why don't you stay one more night? When was the last time you had a real weekend off? No idea. I've always done jumps where working weekends was a given. Would that be alright? You don't mind? Please say. It would be my pleasure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, screw it. I don't want to think about what happened. One more night of forgetting sounds good. I don't know why I'm so tired. Please, just take it easy. You've been through a lot. I'll be right upstairs. If you need anything at all, let me know, okay? Okay. Good night. Good night, Angel. Oh my god, I've been doing this for almost 3 hours now. That's crazy. The story's pretty cool though, all things considered. Alright, let's look at the creepy taxidermy. I don't want to walk closer to that thing if I don't have to, honestly. You really should, I insist. No, keep going. No, it's fine, it's fine. Fine, alright. Angel? What is it? Uh-huh. I want to sleep in here. Oh. Of course, let me gather my things and I'll get out of... No. Stay right here. Don't go. Don't move. Okay. Yeah, I would have that exact same expression. Good morning. Good morning. I guess I moved a little bit in my sleep, sorry. No problem. You're really warm. With a resting temperature like yours. Oh wait, hold on. This is the other guy. With a resting temperature like yours, I'm not surprised you're cold. But kicking the sheets off probably doesn't help either. I know, especially my hands and feet get like ice. They really do. Oh wait, no. They really do. Sorry. Just shove me away next time, okay? I was instructed not to move. Oh, I didn't mean literally. I did sleep really well though. There's nothing to be sorry for. Then there's nothing to be sorry for. Are you hungry? You don't have to get up yet. I could bring you something. No, I could do it. Let me do it. House guests shouldn't have to cook their own food. I like cooking. You don't. It seems pretty straightforward to me. Especially if you'll do the dishes after. Of course. There you go. Easiest decision ever. Sometimes I don't cook at home. Just because it sucks doing dishes at my job and then doing more at home. What do you do instead then? Not eat? That's not acceptable. Well, or I eat like snacks or something. I want to feed other people good food. And that's very generous of you. Not really, it's just easier and more fun to cook when it's not for yourself. And that is something a generous person would say. I'm not just saying it, it's true. You are proving my point here. Well, let's do it then, shall we? Yeah. Ugh. Still nothing. I didn't even step foot outside yesterday. I could use a little fresh air. You're free to check out the yard if you want. Yeah, maybe I will. It's kind of in disrepair. I'd like to put up a shed, a bench, things like that. The property line is demarcated with a picket fence. You can't miss it. Got it. There's a picket fence? Oh, okay. It's a bit desolate. It's only rained once this past month. The cold, dry season has been rough. It's nicer in the spring. Do you like hiking? Yeah, but not by myself. I don't really care about summiting or anything. And it's not like there are many trailheads you can get to by bus. But my school has a plein air class we went out in nature for, and I love that. It was one of my favorite courses I took. I don't know if I've been to any of the mountains you can see from here, though. They look familiar, but I'm kind of bad at directions. I've hiked that whole range. The good thing about droughts is the trails don't close for mudslides. Is there just like that standing water there year round? Well, it was advertised to me as a pond, and it is sometimes. It brings animals when the weather is warmer too. Hares, squirrels, deer, skunks, tadpoles and frogs. Oh man, I wish the recruiter's out now. Oh, but there are. There are? Oh, there are? Invertebrates. Would you like to see? Are they big enough to see? My vision's not great. I've got a handheld microscope in the storage closet. Would you care to take a look? Yeah, sure. I'll just grab a coat, then I'm ready. Oh, yeah, let me get my shoes. Oh my god, he's just like me. I'm coming, just 1 second. Take your time. Are you alright with no jacket? If it's just for a bit, it's fine. So how does it work? Let me show you. You just flip open the screen here. And turn it on. I actually kind of want to get a handheld microscope for stream. Don't know what I would look at though. Probably my penis. You don't need slides or anything? No, it's not very powerful or precise, but with a steady hand, you can see all sorts of things. The water is pretty murky. The light should turn on momentarily. There's something right off the bat. I believe those are dormant mosquito larvae on the right. Come spring, they'll be a real nuisance. What about that thing on the left? That I don't recognize. Looks like a little caterpillar. Its rings are quite striking. Can you move it around? Of course. Oh, there's a pond snail, and I believe that thing on the right there with the funny face is a nematode, if I'm not mistaken, or it's just a flatworm. A pond snail? Yes, they show up reliably no matter how shallow the pond. Look at the guy on the right, he's got cartoon eyes. Some of the tiniest, simplest creatures seem to develop eyes before much else. Eyes form very early on in embryonic development as well. Yeah, it's cute when they're just basic shapes and big googly eyes. I'll move it again if you don't mind. Yeah, do it. Huh. That yellower one looks like a sea monkey? Brine shrimp, yes. These ones look a little different than the ones I used to feed for the office aquarium though. Maybe the salinity makes a difference. Maybe this is freshwater and that's salt water. That could be. The real opportunists, they show up in the most ephemeral of ponds. I found them a bit spooky looking as a child. Or at least, not what I was expecting based on the packaging they came in. Me too, but I think kids kind of like being scared like that, you know? And it's good to get used to seeing things with lots of legs. That's true. The line between fear and fascination is thin at that age. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I've seen those. It's a water boatman. Well, there's just more and more. The bottom right is leech of some kind, if I recall. The big one is a diving beetle, I think. They swim backwards. Look at the purple one. What is that? I wish I could tell you. It's beautiful. This is so cool. I didn't know there would be so much variety. No, this is nothing. You should see the pond when summer isn't sowing. I would love to. Yeah, I definitely understand why fujos love this game. Brr, I'm kind of chilly now. I'm also kind of gross because I didn't shower yesterday. Would you care to take one now? Or a bath? Either is fine by me. Oh yeah, I want to take a bath. I want to have you, and I want you to have a bath with me. Just, I'll fetch your towel, and if you give me those clothes, I can at least start washing them while you're in there. Sweet, thanks. Okay, yeah, I definitely saw this coming. Angel, it's me. Come in. Oh, I thought you would be decent. Decent? What's up? I just... well... Wow, he's easily flustered. Wanna join me? You mean... bathe together? Yeah. Premaritally? What? Just kidding, I didn't say that. That was a joke. Which one is it? Well... I was joking with you. Of course, I knew that. So why'd you knock? I just wanted to make sure you were alright. The circulation is poor in here. Hypertensive people tend to faint in hot, humid air. I actually do pass out sometimes. I had to sit down in the shower. I'm fine though, this bath is great. There's no tub at my place. It's been a while since I had a proper bath. Very good. I apologize for intruding. You can turn around, you know. I don't care. If you'll excuse me. Good call. Huh. I'm sure the fujos would have gone with the other choice. Yeah, I freaking love video games. Wow, what a beautiful view. It's so pretty at nighttime. Oh, actually, I learned the other day that where I live, you can actually get northern lights. I didn't think you would. I thought you would have to be a lot more, you know, further up north. But apparently you could see northern lights here where I'm staying. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye out. I'm looking at the charts. Keeping track of shit. Apparently a university gives you like reports of when it's likely to happen, and that's pretty cool. So yeah. Hopefully I should be able to catch a glimpse of the northern lights and perhaps take some pictures as well. But anyway, Archie would rather have the room to yourself. I don't like being alone. I want to share a bed with you. Premaritally. I really wish you would forget I said that. Sorry, no can do. I just feel like I'm imposing. You've got some crazy ideas about who's imposing on who here. You seem nervous. I don't usually do this sort of thing. And what sort of thing is that? Be this close to a person? Well, what if we're just having a sleepover? Oh my god, this guy is just like me. I can't say I've done that either. Well, I've been to a few sleepovers. Like, ever? We weren't allowed to have company over. Wow. But what about college? What about since you started working? Like I said, I moved out last year. I know it sounds ridiculous. Some parts of my life are. The last thing I want to do is make you feel uncomfortable. Or make you feel like I expect something to happen. What if I want something to happen? It's just with what you've been through. How long after getting assaulted am I allowed to want stuff to happen? Angel. You're the mental health professional, you tell me. Do I not feel bad enough? Am I acting too normal? Am I moving on too quickly? Do I seem unreliable? Am I not acting like a real victim would? How bad should it hurt? If I kill myself, would anyone believe me then? Angel. I'll believe you. I've never doubted you for a second. You haven't done anything wrong. I don't want to be treated different because of it. That makes sense. It was wrong of me to say something so presumptuous. I'm sorry. Your pulse is about 75. Would you take a few deep breaths for me? I wish I could just hit people with their own pulse rate when they're stressed out. I assure you, I normally cannot do that. I'd take yours if I knew how. Oh my god. It's really pounding. I wouldn't have guessed. This is the effect of you being this close has on me. I'm not too heavy, am I? You're very light. Then I'll listen to your heart until it slows down. And that could take some time. But we have all night. Yeah, we do. Well, I'm glad nothing more happened than that. Well, nothing more than that happened. Hi. Good morning. Did you sleep alright? I slept great. What time is it? I'm not sure. I would guess 8 o'clock. I can get up and find out. Do you not keep your phone on you? I feel like I haven't seen you check it once. It's in my coat. It's just a little work-issued flip phone. Oh, so just text and calls? You can play Snake on it. Wow. Hey now, that was very innovative at the turn of the century. When they switched from pages to phones in the psych ward where I did my hours, it was a big deal. You're like a radiator. Should I move away? No, I'm just really cold and you're really warm. You can sleep longer if you like. No, I think I'll get up. Wow, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Whoa. Wait. What day is it? Isn't the weekend over? Don't you have to work? I'm terribly ill today. I couldn't possibly go in. Can't you tell? No, I was a crazy serial killer this whole time. Blah! Oh, yeah, seems bad. I have plenty of sick time accumulated. I put a notice on Friday that I'd be out. They can bring in locum staff to cover me. Although, excuse me. Although they never care for the aquarium properly, no matter how detailed my instructions are. Lee, you really don't have to take time off just to keep me company. It's probably about time for me to be getting back to reality anyway. How do you mean? You know, going back to my apartment, going back to work. If I even have a job to go back to, no calling, no showing for 3 days or 4 days. Well, I guess I'll find out if they fired me. If they did, I'll have to start looking for something new. You seem to be taking that idea rather well. I mean, what choice do I have? I kind of dug my own grave at this point. But I've been having a good time with you. It was nice to get away and forget about everything. Want to stay a few more days? It's no trouble. Thanks, but I miss my stuff. I miss having internet. I don't miss my roommates, but I miss my roommates' cats. I, I, my neighbor has like a semi-indoor cat that I came across the other day. It was pretty dope. I've only seen it once, well, twice, but yeah, cats are dope. I love cats. And I petted it for a moment when I was going out for a cigarette. It was so nice. It was such a friendly cat. You know? We can pick up your stuff. We can fix the internet. We could get cat. What was that? You mumbled a little. Nothing. Can you stay a little while longer? I've got a couple more couple more hours. Just a few more hours. Sure, I guess whenever it's convenient for you. There's some truck maintenance I neglected to do this weekend. I'd rather do that while there's daylight. Okay. Breakfast can wait, I guess. I want to check the time on my phone and see if I have any bars yet. Oh, this is where I step in. Take control. This is a nice desk. I wish I had some supplies with me. What is in here? Oh, okay, that's the bathroom. I see. Doesn't look that creepy. I'm sure other taxidermy examples would, but not that particular one. Ugh. Let me check my phone first. Oh, yeah, my bad. Still zero reception. It could just be my carrier, I guess. I've been complaining about the internet, but maybe I gave up on fixing it too quickly. I should take another look at it. It was out in the garage. Lee? He's not out here. That's weird. Well, the router's on the wall anyway. Sorry, Lee. There's absolutely no way I can reach that spider. And a hand just jumps out from that cupboard and just grabs him by the neck. It's just weird. I don't recognize any of this. It isn't even a router, it's a modem. I'm almost certain. I don't think I was misled. I just don't think Lee knows or cares. Let me think about it. If this is the modem, then the router is somewhere else. Usually put it somewhere centrally where I can reach out, where I can reach most of the house. We just steal internet in my apartment, but at my mom's place, the router was on the master bedroom. Okay, I'll look in the bedroom for a wall plate with a cable port or something like that. That might get me headed in the right direction at least. I'm going to check the bedroom walls for a cable port. Noom. Okay, I don't see any ports on the walls in plain sight. Let's look behind stuff. The desk? There's a regular outlet behind the desk, but that's not what I'm looking for. None of the wall that I can see right now has any ports. I should check the less visible spots. The shutters wouldn't have cable ports. I do see a regular outlet for the lamps on the back wall, though. Perhaps here? Oh. There is actually a port-shaped hole in the wall back here. I do see a cable in there. Let's see which way it turns. Oh. It's just some switch. What is this for? I'll press it. What was that click? It kind of sounded like something unlatched. Oh, I'm gonna save. Let's see. I can go for a bit longer and then I'll wrap up the stream because I'm getting rather sleepy. The bookcase is a little ajar, and it's like there's light sleeping out from behind it. What, you don't have a shrine of your Oshi? What? What is this? What am I looking at? Huh? Huh? What? I didn't plan on you coming here when you did. I was going to take a stand before you found out. But I was nervous you'd catch me because the latch is loud, so I couldn't. I didn't mean for you to see it. What should I do? What would I do in this situation? Someone is infatuated with me, and I don't necessarily hate that person. Like, if the person was ugly, I'd probably be a lot more offended, but... I imagine the main character would be the type who would accept this. Lee. I think you're really lonely. I mean, you moved out to the middle of nowhere by yourself. I haven't heard you mention any friends. Things get weird when you isolate yourself that much. I would know. Sometimes you talk like your life is as good as over. But if your life is over, where does that leave me? A broke dropout loser making minimum wage with no skills, no prospects, nothing. How am I supposed to live with myself? Angel. I don't know if I'm saying angel correctly. Is it not like Angel? Like Angelo? It's like you're trying to convince yourself you're a creep. But, I don't know, it feels like you just want to know me. Uh, you are disgusted by me? It's strange, it's desperate behavior. But I feel desperate sometimes too, I really do. I just keep it in my brain, or I draw it, that's how I get it out of me. This is an outlaw of sorts too. I mean, the doll, come on. You know those dolls, the ones you stick with pins to hurt the person they look like. Uh-huh. As kids, my sister and I made dolls of each other like that, but to be nice to them. But we were too afraid to leave our rooms. I would treat hers kindly. I imagined her doing the same. It was a great comfort to me. So I made one after you told me what happened to you. Oh yeah? There's no real effect, obviously, but it felt real as a kid. Well, that's kinda sweet. The schedule says work 2nd and 4th Sundays, 1st and 3rd Saturdays. Even I didn't know that. Nobody's ever taken this much interest in me in my entire life. Which is why I'm worried you're expecting way more from me than I have to offer. I'm really not worth obsessing over, like, at all. Your company is more than I ever expected. You don't need to worry about expectations, I already know how I feel. I've looked at the facts, I have gathered the evidence, and I have decided. I like you. I really like you. Yep, there we go, we're pandering to the fujos. There we go. I look at you, and I feel like there's actually a future. I've never felt like that before. Yep, the fujos will be spinning in the chairs right now. They'll be like, ooh! I want to take care of you. I want to keep you safe. I think I could do it. If you'll let me. They'll be wringing their panties at the scene. You come on really strong, really fastly. But if you can just calm down a little, I think this could still work. Whatever it takes, I'll do it. Okay, well, that is not calming down. But I think your heart is in the right place. I like you too, at least most of what I've seen so far. I've enjoyed hanging out with you, you've been nice to me. If you just treat me like a normal person from here on out, this doesn't have to be a deal breaker. Thank you. I'm so relieved. You really are like an angel. Come on. Oh, you. What's wrong? You still seem worried. This has just turned out so much better than I thought it would. I have to think this through. Maybe things will be okay. Oh, of course they will be. Sheesh. I got a little bit sweaty. Could I take a shower? Yeah, you do that. It might help you relax a little too. I'm gonna shower for 30 minutes and not do anything not do anything else. I'm just gonna straight up shower for 30 minutes and nothing else. Can you stay here? Don't go anywhere. Alright. On one condition though. Yeah? Calm down, I just want my jacket back. Oh, yeah, of course. I'll wash it first. Nah, that's fine. I barely washed it myself. I've missed it. I want to put it on. I am going to wash it and then you can have it. Well, I made this decision. I don't regret it. But it would be stupid for me to not have a plan B in case I need it. So I'm going to keep looking for the router. He's in the shower. I should hurry. I sort of wrote it off earlier, but maybe the closet was worth checking after all. Let's have a look at this again. It's hard to believe this is real. It's like a cavern in here. I can tell my phone screen is not going to cut it. I've definitely seen a flashlight somewhere. Where was it? Where could it be? Wasn't on this tool wall. Is it in here? What's up with this stuff? Where could it be? Getting closer. There it is. Got the flashlight. I should hurry upstairs. He must still be in there, right? Hasn't been 30 minutes yet. Alright, let's check the closet out. Oh, it's a jump scare, isn't it? Is that it? I'm going in. It doesn't really look like a router. It's not even plugged into anything. But whatever it is, it's on. It's a signal jammer, isn't it? I'll try turning it off, waiting for a bit, and turning it back on. That's my guess, it's a signal jammer. Okay, it's off. Just in case, let me check. Wait, I have reception. I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! What? I have reception now. Let me see. It's loading. Huh? No new messages. Story of my life. I was gone for 3 whole days, and not a single person reached out to me. Yep, relatable, relatable. Yeah, get used to it, kid. Really? Am I really that alone? What? 3 whole days is only 3 days. What's with this hole? "3 days is nothing." Oh no. No, 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 no. I heard a noise. He might be coming. Hold on, let me put my cardigan back on. This staircase seems weirdly long. There's one flight, then there's a second flight past the corner. Does it go underground? I'm going down. That's my coworker. The one who... Brandon? Hey, are you... He's not moving. No. No. What is happening? Lee's coming. do I do? I told you to stay put. I wouldn't ask you to do something without good reason. I wouldn't do that to you. Oh, that's okay. I was keeping things from you too. Things like... I told you I wanted more than anything to be a doctor as a kid, but that wasn't the truth. The thing I have most consistently wanted since I was a child is to be dead. Everything since then has been delay tactics, procrastination, excuses. A wait-and-see approach. This house was so cheap because the previous owner fell into that wall cavity back there from the second floor. He rotted for weeks and left a biohazard so massive the entire left face of the home was torn down and pushed in. It wasn't apparent that he'd been doing in what he'd been doing in the walls. Turned out he'd been digging. When I found his unfinished work here, I thought, oh, we had the same idea. This is the perfect hole to crawl in and die. But after I met you, I thought maybe I was wrong. Maybe waiting and seeing was worth it. And then you told me what happened to you. I knew there was no mistake. Someone was meant to die here. Not me. Him. I never even told you his name. How? I'll tell you. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Alright, see you tomorrow. Can I just go out the back? My car is right there. It's already locked up. Use the front. Fine, fine. Live virgin walk. Well, not really after what he did to the main character, but no sympathy for that sort of person. Be quiet or I'll shoot. Huh? 1, 2. I knew it. That wasn't even a gun. No. Just a drill with the bit removed. Not very convincing, but it bought me a few seconds anyway. Bullshit. You may know why you're here. Not a goddamn clue, man. I feel like shit. What did you do? This is about Angel. Angel? Angel? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but you do. You got the wrong guy. No, I don't. You're the only front of house male staff at Wang's Kitchen and Bakery 2 Wednesday evenings ago. Do you speak Spanish? No? You do not? No, I swear I don't. It's you then. I'm telling you, I don't know any angels. I don't know you. Fine. Committing sex offenses lately? No! Oh. Is this about Sandra? Lately, I haven't seen her in like 6 months. She quit a long time ago. Explain. Explain yourself. Okay, calm down, Jesus. We got drunk, hooked up, and then she decided she regretted it later. She got a good lawyer, got me put on probation, end of story. So, you have a prior conviction for sexual assault. And it was all bullshit. She just made shit up because, I don't know, she's crazy. Okay, we're not talking about 6 months ago. Let's try this a different way. Did you have relations with anyone in the past 2 weeks? Past 2 weeks? 2, 3 people? Probably, yeah, 2, yes. Who? Think hard. Wait. You mean Angela? This is about her? Your current coworker, 5 feet tall, colored hair. Yeah, Angela. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. If you could give me your insurance card as well. Oh, geez, do I have it? Here. Ah. Sorry, no problem. Is your last name Martinez with a Z? The end is cut off. Yeah, with a Z. If it's Angela, then the fujos could self-insert as his character. I see. The producer has every base covered. I don't know what lie she fed you, but she never said no or stop or nothing. What the hell is actually going on? How are you waving jewels around and tying me up and shit over a girl whose name you don't even pronounce right? She didn't even tell me she had a boyfriend or nothing either, okay? Doesn't matter. Nothing you have said has changed my mind in the slightest. It would also explain the drawings because the guy wouldn't really draw things like that. I was going to see if you can transorbitally lobotomize a person with a drill. Huh? I thought I might want to experiment. Maybe a total glossectomy or the human equivalent of debarking. Something along those lines for that disgusting mouth of yours. Oh, whoa! Whoa! It's not often you get the chance to dissect a living person, with no anesthesia at that. Hey, hold on. But I don't even want to touch you. You disgust me. Let's do this instead. Pick a letter. C, T, or L. What? Do it, and I'll let you go. What could CTL stand for? I'm going to assume these relate to the human anatomy, perhaps. C could be... Am I right? Are these anatomical references? Could C stand for cock, and T for testicles, and L for legs? That's my reasoning here. I'm gonna close my eyes here. I'm gonna close my eyes. Right, spinning, spinning, spinning. Now pick a number between 1 and 12. I knew it! Now pick... that will explain the numbers. I see. I did a completely blind decision here. Spinning, and T5. So that would be thoracic 5. That's the thoracic vertebrae. I'm going to drill into your spinal cord above. What? Then I'll unbind you and you'll be free to escape. Good luck making it up the stairs with a detached spinal cord. No. Although there's plenty in your system to kill you without medical intervention. No. You're free to try. I'll kick you back down the stairs if you make it to the top. No. No was never a choice that was going to be afforded to you. Cervical... I'm trying to remember my spinal anatomy. Cervical is like close to the top, isn't it? That's like closer to the base of the skull. Lumbar is like where your lower back is. Thoracic is somewhere in the middle. If I'm not mistaken. I knew it. You'll spend your last hours immobilized, helpless, and in a great deal of pain. Let's begin. When? Thursday, the day after you didn't show up for your appointment. Why? Why? We just started spending some time together. You hardly know anything about me. Yeah, not a big fan of rapey guys. You hardly know anything about me. You're Angela Martinez. Your legal documents say something slightly different, but you haven't told your coworkers that. Others have responded poorly, so you've given up on trying to change names with people who already knew you. It's easier to let it go than to deal with it with how they might react. Your birthday is February 9th, 1987, the year of the rabbit. I'm year of the horse, and apparently that's the up-and-coming one. You work at a Korean restaurant 4 to 6 days a week. The front of house staff are mostly women, and the kitchen staff are all men. Despite covering shifts in both, you don't feel particularly welcome, or like you fit in with either group. You're the dog. I can't quite remember. Hold on. No, I'm trying to remember which one had the dog. I know Vietnamese one has the dog, but not the one I know. I don't think the classical Chinese one had a dog. But either way. Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what place the dog came in the old story. Horse came in 5th. I definitely know that. Yeah, it's been a long time since I read that story anyway. But I'll read it after the stream. Despite covering shifts on both, you don't feel particularly welcome or like you fit in with either group. But you like handwriting signage, you enjoy decorating pastries, you're a great baker. You attended art school for about a year and a half before withdrawing. You never wanted to go, but you felt pressured into it as a first-generation college student. Still, you're an art history buff. There's an expansive gallery of paintings in your mind, labels included. After leaving school, you moved in with 2 roommates who are dating each other. You feel like a third wheel and unwelcome in your own home. You're a middle child like me, second born. Your mother doesn't speak English well, you often had to translate for her as a child. But if you're not confident in your abilities and would rather not have to do it. You love animals, especially rodents. You love insects too. You have a small but loyal following online for your artwork, which is quite good by the way. You're adaptable, you're resilient. And you're very strong in ways you may not always be aware of. So that's what I know. It's not much. I badly want to know more. And I explain how I can think we can get out of this. And I can explain how I think we can get out of this. If you'll let me. Yes. So I believe if we got false info. I'm scared. I'm scared right now. But I don't think you're going to hurt me. Hello, base department. I would have gone. So I rejected the bathroom scene. I rejected the bath scene because I wasn't sure if she was a dude or girl. But now I know. But I don't think you're going to hurt me. Even now, I don't freeze up when I'm with you. You would have hurt me, Madao, if you were going to. Yes, you understand. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this. The bath scene's super cute. I kind of put my place in Lee's shoes for that scene. No. I said that I was joking. Yeah, it's like I relate to him in many ways. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this. I said I regretted telling you what happened to me. You acted against my will after I made it clear to you what I wanted. Does any of this sound familiar? It does, I know. But maybe it's better this way. I think he would do it again in the future, hurt people. He'd done it in the past. I overheard him telling one of the servers. He kept trying to downplay it like, oh, he had a good lawyer. Just like what you said. Damn, Angel's looking kinda cute now. You didn't know that though, did you, before? I did not. So you were just getting revenge? You didn't want to leave your job. You made a good point that you shouldn't have to. I decided to prevent him from causing you future harm permanently. Okay, but you screwed me over for life, right? There's no way I'm not implicated in this now. I agree. It would have been far better if you had never seen this. He died early Friday morning. I had planned to get the supplies to conceal his body after work. Why not get them before? It was short-sighted of me when he didn't show up on Wednesday. I worried. I wanted to act sooner than later. I had no idea you'd come on Friday. I have to play this, but I watched it get played a few times. I knew like some other VTubers played it, but I didn't sit around to watch the whole thing. Not for any particular reason, yeah. I don't know, I just didn't watch it. I just didn't sit down and watch it through. I wanted to act sooner than later. I had no idea you'd come this Friday. Yeah, so basically the title of the stream is basically my premise for playing this game. So I could understand the mind of a fujoshi. I'm basically doing research by playing this game. I mostly watched my best friend play it, TBH. Yeah, fair enough. I wanted to act sooner than later. I had no idea you'd come on Friday. So you were gonna do it even if I never came back? Correct. Your phone dying on the right over here was a blessing. I installed the cell jammer before you plugged your phone in to charge. It meant no cell towers would ping your phone for days. And so that's what that thing was in the closet. Yep, I figured it out. I turned it off though. And what happened? Nothing. 0 messages, 0 calls. Oh my god, I could relate to both these characters? What? Isn't that bad? Like, really bad? Dozens of missed calls would have been far worse? Yeah, that's true. This game is more of a Yume Joshi game, but that's a whole square rectangle thing. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really sit down to, like, analyze things, because mostly people won't really listen to me. So, yeah, something to consider, food for thought. But, like, why didn't my work call or text me? Because I killed them all. What does that mean? It could mean the police advise your workplace not to contact you. Or it could mean you work in food service where turnover rates are high and people cold quit all the time. Why haven't my roommates asked me where I am? It could mean detectives are combing your room as we speak. Or it could mean your roommates are relieved to have the place to themselves. So, you don't know. I knew you'd pay your rent for the month shortly before coming with me, so they were less likely to mind your absence. Here's what else I know. Missing person investigations like this are very time sensitive. They aren't particularly high priority for adult men either. We have already made it 3 days since I pronounced time of death. That's promising. I just couldn't leave to get the materials to hide the body with you here. You would have had questions. And what are those materials? Concrete mix, gravel, tarp, a wheelbarrow, a couple tools. I'll bury the body and the evidence and lay a concrete floor over it down here. Like I said, this basement isn't part of the floor plan. It is much safer to keep everything down here than attempt to move it and spread the proof around. I found it awfully easy though. Only because you flipped that switch in the interstitial space behind the bedroom wall. That unlatched in the false back of the closet, it's usually unnoticeable. This house is ridiculous. Once I seal the entrance up, it will be like none of this ever existed. But our stories need to be completely consistent. We can still get away with this if you are willing to work with me. Has it really been 3 days? The smell is not that bad. The room is like a sealed container, and the weather's been cold. It's not conducive to decomposition. Is his car still at the bakery parking lot? Parking lot? Wouldn't that, make it obvious something's wrong? His car is 100 miles east and 30 feet deep in water with the plates removed and the VIN scratched off. I can go over minute by minute with what I did, write it down for your review even, and destroy it after. I probably wouldn't be able to read it. But I do think it's better if I don't give you every detail. It's harder to slip up when questioned if you don't know in the first place. Well, I'm in this deep. There's no way I can navigate out this by myself. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want you to go to jail. You really think you can do it? I do. I'm counting on you, Lee. Let's cover up a murder. Thank you, Angel. One condition, though. Yes. If we do pull this off and I do stay in your life, you have to move. Done. I'm not sleeping in a house with a literal skeleton in the closet. That's fine. I don't know how you'd be able to. I haven't slept. Oh, well... Selling property doesn't happen overnight, but I will make it happen. Right. One thing at a time. And have another condition. Yes. Tell me right now if you're hiding anything else. I'm not. I cannot take even one more curveball, no matter how small. I'm serious. You already found the cabinet of your things. That was all I had. Everything else I had to not implicate you. I am completely out of things I wanted or needed to conceal from you. You promise? I swear it. How come you're so calm about all this when you were so sweaty about the shrine? If you had rejected me when you found that, I would have regretted it. But I don't regret what I did down there. Down here. I don't. Alright. I'm kind of at your mercy here. And I'm at yours. Will you follow me then? Yeah. Tell me what to do. Follow me upstairs, I meant. Oh, yeah. Let's go. What the fuck? And here I thought romance was dead. Pushing her by the wheelbarrow. That's funny. Oh, I didn't think it'd be that much of a love story. Wow, this has surpassed my expectations. I'm standing up, I'm standing up. Oh, I guess that's it. Don't really have anything else to say. I'm glad I figured out that Angel was a girl. That was pretty cool. Makes everything less awkward for me. Let's see. Isn't this game free? Yeah, it was free. I got it free off itch.io. I thought it was a game that you had to pay for. But no, that was another nice surprise. It was free, entirely free. Actually, I'll get the link for you. So get that. Yeah, just got it for free from here at this link here. The end. Right, that's Clinical Trial, I guess. I enjoyed it. It was a pretty cool story. And I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna rate someone, I guess, which is quite nice. It's nice to rate somebody. It's not often that I get to do that. Let me see. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty good game. Don't know what else I could say about it, to be honest. No, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was a nice... I can't remember the last time I sat down and played through a visual novel like that. I guess I'll raid Maria Arachnia because I don't know anyone else I could raid, and she's online. And let's see. Yeah, no harm in that. I don't have work until the end of January, so I'll do a lot more streams. And I still get paid. So, yeah, thank you for stopping by. I don't know what I might stream next, but yeah, hopefully it won't be too long until then. And yeah, don't know what I'll stream next, but hopefully it won't be too long until then. But yeah, until next time, take it easy and good night. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.